this one. Okay. Questions. Where were you born? How many living immediate family members? A. In crossing. B. Elsewhere. Law work. If not, what other occupation? We're just gonna casually take this notebook out. What are your ambitions? What, it's like a job interview. What do you consider your greatest achievements so far? How did St. John happen? Elaborate on that. Uh, um, maybe we won't ask it like that. Maybe we'll ask it a little more delicately. Here, I need to go get some ice to put my coffee in. Hopefully no one comes in here. I'll be right back. All right, now I have my coffee. All right, what does she need to know the most? Um, what are what what values are important to you? How do you feel about religion? Do you cook? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. All right, do you drink, gamble? Dalloway does, so let's see. Ever been to Guarma? Um, what else? Burning questions, burning questions. Notations. Don't go through questions quickly. Allow space for him to ask questions back. If he doesn't, do not allow a second date. Conditions. Look for fear. Fear. Um, what Harry Potter house are you in? Oh my god. Uh, leading second date disqualification. Fear. Gut instinct. St. John living with him. Um, I don't know if she's gonna ask about health conditions on the first date. Um, disrespectful behavior. There we go. Let's hope he doesn't get a hold of this notebook. All right. Yeah. Loud eater, slurper. Rude comments. Um, well, that's sort of disrespectful behavior. Let's see. Already married. In a relationship. Should probably check this. All right. I don't know what else to put. Let's see. We'll just hope for the best. Do we have enough cigarettes? I don't think I have enough cigarettes. Do I ask them if they need anything?
Eddie.
Howdy. One second. God dang. Okay. Howdy. I'm gonna get some cigarettes. Does anyone need anything?
Thanks.
Yeah, all good. Thank you, though.
Excellent. No, why would we be asking y'all? I'm not gonna come up with those for another couple hours, probably. If I do bother to actually come up with, so to speak.
Howdy. Hello.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I was just gonna get some cigarettes.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I just did the same thing, so, good call. I got some. If you don't feel like walking on down there, I can give you what's in this pack here.
I'll take a couple, sure.
Yeah, sure thing.
That's a nice jacket.
Oh, yeah, this is my nice jacket.
Was it way back in the wardrobe?
I haven't had to dust it off in a good while now, I must say. Sorry, here you go. Are we still going out to lunch?
I thought so.
Okay, great. Well, here, take this then. That's it's a cardinal flower. It's supposed to represent distinction. You're a very distinct lady. So, there you go. Enjoy that.
Thank you. It's very kind.
Yeah, sure. What's been going on over here?
There's a bunch of deputies in the office doing deputy things.
I saw a couple riders pass by. I was afraid that somebody was about to fucking shit on our parade here.
Yeah, I thought I might be kidnapped for a second. Yeah. Could have
I don't
been.
know who they are. I've seen them around town a couple times. This is kind of depressing, like picking you up from work, right from the office.
Well, I mean, I didn't really give you my telegram or anything, and
Yeah, let's get out of here. Got any ideas what you want to do? You hungry?
sure. I have no idea.
Okay, can just figured I don't know much about you, but I was thinking what you might like to do, and we could go sit down, have a little chit chat somewhere, or get something to eat, or we could go fishing. Maybe we could go shit. Maybe we can wrangle a bull or something like that. I just don't know what I mean, you dress very nice.
I'm up for whatever.
All right, well, how about we take a walk around town, see if there's ain't a quiet spot we can sit down, maybe get something to eat.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let's do it, Dan. You
Walking
know the
ever
city
so
well, then?
a little here and there.
I'm ashamed I haven't spent more time here.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot, you know, a lot for if you start working here, I imagine you just end up investigating.
Yeah, that's what you mean. Well, I was thinking more of the sheer height of everything.
Oh,
Kind
yes.
of just everything's really tall. Could be anxiety inducing. However, stairs
Yes.
and modern world.
Well, yeah, that's why I pretty much don't live in Saint Denis. I live in Blackwater at the moment.
Oh, me too. I got a place down there. Should come by sometime. Actually, I have a present for you.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe I don't know. You said you moved in recently. Is that what you said?
yes, I'm living with Clementine at the moment as a roommate, which I keep walking into her, and I don't know what seems to be a parade of lovers.
Clementine has a parade of lovers
It
coming
would,
by.
it feels like it sometimes. Perhaps friends. I don't know. The line feels very thin sometimes
Huh. Good for
between.
her.
Yes, good for her, of course. Yes, but I'm always, I walk in and it feels awkward, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
Tell me about it. I got a new roommate a few weeks ago. She's 25 years old and got her whole dang life ahead of her, and I can't even guess how many guests she probably has over while I'm not home. And she's got her own little section of the apartment, and of course, my living situation's always subject to change. Um, but yeah, she's cool. She's young and hip.
And hip. How old is you?
Uh, well, that's a good question because that's what somebody would ask. Getting to know somebody. Um, I am turning 50 in a few months.
Oh,
So when I had the opportunity to take out a younger pretty lady to lunch, see, I jumped right over it. Okay, your silence is not making me feel good right now.
sorry, I'm calculating.
Because if that's not a good sign, how old are
No,
you?
I'm 35.
Oh, okay, that ain't too bad.
No, I like an older man.
Can I call you Mary?
I suppose.
You can call me Bill
Bill.
or Goldie, whichever one you like. Shucks, I'm so lost in the conversation that I completely forgot we're looking for a place to eat. I can almost hear your stomach grumbling over there.
Sorry.
This
I skipped lunch because I figured, you go out, you want to get your money's worth, don't you?
is a chocolate and confection company. You want something like dessert, or you want like a meal?
Oh, let's sit down somewhere.
All right.
Hey, so just the one kid or
Oh no, well, are you referring to
St. John?
right? Well, you know. However, I do have a real kid. And I know you're gonna probably ask, real kid, what does that mean? And I'll explain. Cafe Marchand. Specials.
You
I don't
ready?
know what any of that says, to be honest.
Well, French food's pretty good.
Finbergen Journey. They got flotantes.
Latantes, yeah, sure. Les flottants.
It's kind of a dump here.
A
I
little.
think we deserve a little better than this. I'm not talking Bastille, but seems like we're two vagrants might eat.
Bought a lot of sort of garden.
No. Well, what do you say about the Bastille? It sounds like I heard some voices in there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Oop. Howdy.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, Bradford, how we doing?
Good. Good. How are you?
Table for two, please. Do I need a reservation?
I don't know.
I don't
do you-
work here.
Do y'all work here?
Are any of these tables open?
It looks like it.
I guess.
How does it work? Do I
I'll
have to?
ask.
Do I sit down in order, or do I?
Y'all have a great
Gosh, I've
day.
forgotten his name. He's upstairs at the minute, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm sure you can probably sit down.
All right. Great. What about? Oh, okay.
She's just going upstairs.
I don't think that lady works here. So
No, it
how
doesn't
about
look like
this?
she does.
This is nice. Oh, okay. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. How about you?
Yeah, and you know what? I reckon bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Well, if that man don't come back, it's possible that I'll just go up there and get us whatever we need over there. This mysterious man that this lady's talking about.
Hmm. We both actually wore green.
So if you don't mind me asking, what was the subject matter of the discussion between you and my boy yesterday?
I, w- I was confiding in St. John that I was going to take out a personal ad in the newspaper. Your sort of lonely hearts detective seeking companionship, that sort of thing.
That's something you were gonna do.
Yeah, that's something I was gonna do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody deserves love. I mean, St. John's getting married. Never thought he'd
Yeah.
land a lady like Zoe. So
He's really punching above his weight, for God's sake.
he's doing pretty good for himself. And as much as it's they're moving as fast as lightning, it is a beautiful thing to see two people who put so much of their life into the job and this and that, and don't get a chance to enjoy themselves from time to time.
Hmm.
But yeah, he told me, maybe I should to ask you out, and I didn't think you'd say yes, to be honest. I don't know if you're regretting it right now or not, but maybe we get this bottle of wine over here, and maybe we'll make each of us more loose.
I'm not regretting anything, Mr. Grant. It's fine. I mean, Bill or Goldie.
Anything but Mr. Grant. Mary,
Sorry.
please.
Sorry.
That's what I have my son call me, as a matter of respect. But we're here. Just, I don't know what we are. Two people sitting on the corner waiting for some service. Hello? Hey, is that guy coming back? I don't think she hears me.
Oh no, here she
Um,
comes.
Were you shouting something?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was shouting. Didn't mean to shout, but I was just wondering, is that a fella who you're talking about? Is he coming back? The fella works here.
I'm not sure, but he did say you can order from the counter.
All right. Sure. Yeah, I think I'll just go and do that. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Again, sorry about that, but I sorry, I can't be of much help.
Nothing to be sorry for. Absolutely not.
Well, I hope you have a nice evening.
You too. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. All right. What are we thinking? Bottle of wine, bottle of red. Maybe,
Yeah, red.
okay. I
Ooh,
don't know too
whole
much
soapy red.
about wines, but I know that they do the trick. I'll grab a couple stews if we get hungry.
It does the trick. What's he mean?
You're sure you're okay with that chair? Because I feel like the chair on the left is a little different.
Okay,
If
I'll
you
give it a
prefer,
go.
okay,
Try this one. This is nice.
a little nicer. It's got the full back, a little more cushion. Would hate for you to be uncomfortable in any way.
It's still doing it, but it's okay.
See, Daisy. Okay, that's a little more than I anticipated coming out there, but I guess we're adults. We can handle ourselves.
She's just grabbing the glass. They usually have nice wine here.
I'll tell you right now. Tastes like wine. It's not bad. Think you'll enjoy it. You a big drinker or?
I drink a little here and there. Sometimes I go overboard, but not a lot anymore.
Yeah, I don't drink as much as I used to, but yeah, I would have a little habit of going overboard as well. We well, I did some years in the army. We got pretty used to parties, drinking every night, and became a thing back home too, and it may be a bit of a problem. But to answer your previous question, yes, I'm divorced. I have a daughter named Aurelia. She doesn't live in the crossing currently. She stopped by a few months ago, but she she's like a flower in the wind, goes wherever it takes her, kind of gal. and probably somewhere else by now and enjoying her life. We're a lot different. Her mother and I don't talk anymore, haven't for a long time. So yeah, I got my daughter and St. John.
How long you known St. John then?
Well, ever since I transferred to the department, I feel like he became a deputy. I knew him since he became a deputy. I think I was a deputy a couple months before he was.
Hmm.
And ever since ever since he came here, yeah, we met each other. I said, "Dang, that kid kind of looks like me," and I guess others thought the same thing. What about you? You got any kids?
Oh no. No, and well, I'm technically a widow because my husband passed on the job kind of thing. Was a detective and sort of, yeah.
Yeah, I remember your husband.
Mm.
Good man he was. Don't know if we worked very closely at all, but he was definitely still doing it by the time I came here.
I see. Yeah, went a little mental, went to Guarma, got my head straight again, came back. And yeah, it's sort of been a journey since then. And
Warm up. How was
mhm.
that? Haven't had a chance to go
Oh,
yet.
he slurped. He slurped. Um, I like Guarma. Yeah, I have some ties there. Uh,
I hear it's a pretty party kind of place. Heard that it's a good place to escape. That's what I heard.
well, yeah, yeah, it was a great comfort when when took some time and spent it in Guarma.
That's good. It's good to take some time away. I tried for a while after Mexico. Tried to be a deputy again and ended up taking a little time off, and I couldn't sit still. Gonna be honest with you. Friend of mine, good friend of mine, he said, "Man, just enjoy your life, retire, just find something fun to do." And man, you're describing the job for me. My life is the job. You know, always been a uniform kind of guy my whole life. I know we don't got uniforms here in the department, but a man with orders. That wine was great. We'll have another glass probably shortly. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Sorry, just have some notes here.
Yeah, sure, no
Shoot.
problem. What you writing?
It just has some questions I might want to know.
Okay. Like somebody you're interviewing, or like a
So,
interrogation
sorta.
or something.
No, not like an interrogation at all.
Okay, who is it?
All right. Do you cook at all?
Do I cook? Uh, sorta. I'm not great in the kitchen, but I can make a few specialty items that are pretty good. I could feed myself, and somebody else. Of course, maybe even a group of people. Won't promise that it's gonna be all too fancy, but yeah, I can cook a meal.
All right. How amenable are you to a kitchen ban?
I'm sorry,
Well,
kitchen band.
a kitchen ban where you would not be allowed in the kitchen except, after the food has been done.
Right.
I do a lot
So,
of
like,
cooking, so like
okay.
I don't like
Yeah, you don't
people
want
in the
people
kitchen.
lingering in the kitchen. Completely get that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. If you're cooking, I'll stay clear. I'll fucking leave. I'll leave until the food is made. You know, if that is the kind of person I'm choosing to spend my time with, then yeah, they need their space. They need to be, you know, in their zone in the kitchen. I understand.
All right. Okay, what sort of ambitions do you have?
Emissions?
Ambitions, sorry. I should enunciate.
Oh, you're fine. Ambitions. Well, you know, coming here, it was more like a status quo kind of thing. I heard great things about the department. I didn't really have an ambition to climb the ranks here in the department. More so just to be doing what I always do, doing what I do best. But as I spent time here, I sort of like it. So I think I do have ambition to further my
He
career.
could be a sheriff.
I think I do have ambition to make a home here, spend out my years. Not that I won't maybe have a desire to be somewhere else at some point, but I like it here. I spent a lot of time in Mexico, about a decade
Mexico.
in the army. Sometimes go back. I was just back a couple weeks for the new year. Feliz Navidad. Every once in a while, I go back. I'm originally from California.
What is
I think
what
the
is up with
Crossing's my home now.
Dalloway and California,
Make a
man?
good home here. Just be happy. Have fun. That's the kind of guy I am. Yeah, there's a lot of bad shit going on, but if I can
He looks like Hugh Grant.
have fun at the end of the day, then I'll be happy. And yourself?
Um, well, I suppose I'd like to do the best I can for the department. I'm not sure if I'm going to go up the ladder any further. Don't think being a sheriff is for me, even if it means that's the only way to get the chief detective title. I'd rather just stay a detective. I just want to, I don't know, solve some big cases. Help the next lot, I guess.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I want to bust somebody up real good before I go. What about out the department? Do you have any hobbies or anything you like to do?
Well, I go fishing, I play cards, I read a lot, collect insects and that sort of thing.
I got a question for you.
Hmm.
How are you around, house guests? You okay with house guests? Are you okay with being a host of an occasion?
I
Do
can
you
do that
like,
on occasion, I guess.
right, an occasion, like every other night, or
I don't know. Give an example.
well, I mean, listen, I got an apartment down in Blackwater for the sole reason that we was gonna party for days and days and days and days on end. And sometimes the party never stops, Mary. And I obviously know that if I were to share a home with somebody, that's not how it would be. but I'm just wondering if you deal good with drunks.
Oh boy.
You know, it gets a little rambunctious sometimes. I mean, that's why I kind of got the call it the party apartment. It's kind of like a throwaway apartment for parties. Um, like I said, I usually like to invite the guys over. It's kind of why I couldn't have St. John living with me, because I feel like he would sort of bring down the whole vibe of the whole place and start just asking questions for no fucking reason and start, confusing people and shit and saying weird stuff and be completely a anti-party kind of guy,
Huh.
and don't feel like he really belongs in the life of the party. So I had to turn down him being my roommate. I can sort of see that you're not maybe about all of that.
Right, no.
Well, that's not a problem, you know. It's not a problem at all. It's not completely not what ruined my first marriage. God, that is.
Oh my
I
God,
wonder where she
Dalloway's gonna
is.
have a
She was
series
a
of horrible dates. I can
dangerous
see it.
woman. Let me tell you, she had eyes all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Eyes on the back of her head sometimes.
Well, yeah, imagine a man like you, she probably needed them.
Well, I used to work a lot, so it's hard to really get some good times with the amigos in between work.
Are these your military buddies?
Some of them are just friends of friends, and then friends of other friends, and then just random guys.
Right, I see.
Yeah, there was this guy in there the other day. He just wouldn't leave. He just could not stop partying.
Right.
I promise that won't happen if I were to have a normal sort of life at all. Sort of been enjoying myself a little bit since I moved here, and may God strike me down, for a man in his golden years to enjoy his life a little bit.
Oh my God. We gotta get out. Do you have the time by chance?
Like the time of day?
The time. It's just that I have the interview with Ms. Hastings. I completely forgot.
Oh, of course, it's, well, I reckon it's about 2:30.
Oh my,
Since
oh.
we
Yeah, I really, you know what? I really ought to head on.
that's now. That's like right now.
It's I don't want to
Good
be
day.
late.
Howdy, sir. Sorry, we were just
Let me
sitting
get
down
my
to
jacket.
get some food
by all
and all,
means.
but we just remembered
Always
that
welcome.
we have a prior
Yes, I'll have to
arrangements.
run back to Blackwater and settle some things before I come back. But yeah, it was lovely, Mr. Grant, and I do hope you have a nice day. Take care.
All right. All right.
I'll see I'll see you at work.
Holy shit.
Oh dear. Poor guy. He's 50 years old. First off, I was gonna give him a chance to spite his face. But then he's slurping. Oh. And he's talking about how he hosts never-ending parties at 50 years old, and that is that going to be a problem? Him and his 25-year-old hot roommate hosting drunken parties with the boys, and we're gonna go to Blackwater and see if we can talk to Isadora Finch about this personal ad. Oh my god. And Dalloway's like, why is he single then? If he seems like he's a great coworker. He's very good at his job. Works hard, parties hard. Dalloway's like, what a waste of time. Oh. Oh man, thank God we had an out. I don't know what we expected. I don't know what Dalloway's thinking. Yeah, we got a nice outfit, I guess. Oh boy.